Hey everybody, I'm Brandon Jacobs and I welcome you to the Snap Change Media channel. Thank you for tuning in to this week's review of the updated Suzuki S Presso. The Suzuki S Presso is a micro SUV and it is the most affordable vehicle that you can find in the South African market right now. And it's been that way for the past few years. And that is the reason why Suzuki has been selling so much vehicles. Or at least it's part of the reason. The other part of the reason is because I think that they make really good cars. This being, like I said, the most affordable one of the lot. There are many other vehicles that you can also look at, like the Celerio and the Baleno, which I've tested before and I think they are amazing. The reviews are up on the channel, you can check out the links. But let's talk about the S Presso. The S Presso is a micro SUV, believe it or not. It's an SUV, a sports utility vehicle. Because of its ride height, which is 181 millimeters, you can go off-road. You can climb up pavements and you can do all sorts of things with this vehicle. So the newly updated 2022 Suzuki S Presso comes with a new engine as well as some cosmetic updates. The new engine is the engine that's found in the Suzuki Celerio. It's a 1 liter petrol engine with 3 cylinders and it has dual jet injectors, which does wonders for fuel economy. I reviewed the Suzuki Celerio before on the channel and you guys can check it out, just click the link. I love the way that engine performed with the 5-speed manual that it was. So in this vehicle it's the same setup, it's just that the Suzuki is a lot lighter than the Celerio, so the performance is a bit better. The Suzuki S Presso weighs 770 kilograms and the petrol engine makes 49 kilowatts and 89 newton meters of torque. So those figures does sound a bit low. My friend told me 49 kilowatts, that's what you get when you put a new boost pipe on your car or something like that. So I was like, ish, damn, that did sting. But 49 kilowatts is a lot. It's enough to get you around town safely and for you to stay under 5 liters, and you'll use about 5 liters per kilometer, per 100 kilometer. That is amazing, especially in the days and times that we are living in here in South Africa. We are now in third gear. I'll drop to second gear and I'll listen to that. Woo! So this car is warm, it is ready to go. Even though it's just a 1 liter 3-cylinder engine, the vehicle only weighs 770 kilograms. So the power to weight ratio is on point. As you put more people in the vehicle, obviously the performance will lack, but it still does the job quite well, very smoothly, very efficiently. The drive is really comfortable. You do feel bumps in the road, of course, but it is softly sprung, and because of it being such a high riding vehicle, taking turns you do feel some body roll, of course. But with that said, the vehicle is really nice. I enjoy driving it here around in the city. On longer roads I wouldn't recommend it. It is a bit nerve-wracking driving next to trucks, of course, and all of that. Also because the car is so small, it doesn't receive that huge amount of respect that it deserves on the road. Like everybody deserves respect on the road, but I don't know why people they basically bully this car on the road. But if you're a smart driver and you utilize your defensive driving and you just stick to your lane and drive boldly, nothing can go wrong. On the inside you get these upholstered seats which are really comfortable and they are minimalistically designed, which is keeping the price down, but they are very comfortable. I could find myself sitting in here for a while on a long drive. It's not the most uncomfortable seat. With its 181 ground clearance, the Suzuki is capable of doing some off-roading. Driving on gravel, untarred roads should be easy. Climbing up pavements as well can be easy with this vehicle because it's not so low. It is a micro SUV, sports utility vehicle. That's what SUV stands for. So you could utilize this vehicle for a few things, which I think is good. Traveling at highway speeds of 120 or faster, or even like 100, the wind noise in the cabin is present and you will hear it. And the vehicle is not the most stable traveling at that speed. You do feel like you're going fast when you're doing 120. You need to kind of be focused and just keep your hands on the steering wheel. But it is very stable for the size vehicle it is, and in comparison to other vehicles that I've drove at this entry point. So kudos to Suzuki. There are many of these on the road, as I'm sure we've all seen. Fleet cars as well as Uber cars and personal private use for the cars as well. So the Suzuki is a good buy. 3,000 Rand, for about 3,000 Rand a month you can be traveling from A to B safely. The steering wheel is the same steering wheel that's found in the Celerio, and I think that it's decent. It has some buttons on it as well for the infotainment system, as well as for making a call, which is a good addition to keeping you safe and keep your eyes on the road. The steering doesn't feel flimsy. It has an electronic assisted power steering wheel, and it does quite well. It's well weighted, so it's better than it feeling light. So the car gives the car a nice weighted feeling. Turning feels also, I would say, precise, but it is precise. Not as precise as higher end vehicles, of course. You get electronic stability programming, which is ESP, traction control. You also get electronic windows for the front doors, and you get air conditioning system that has analog controls as well. There's a USB port here that is for charging or plugging into the infotainment system. There's also a 12-volt socket where you can plug another charger in, which is plugged in the vehicle right now. You get the 7-inch infotainment system, which is touchscreen, and it's the same one that's found in the Celerio and in the Swift. The infotainment system is made up to the 4-speaker system, which plays loud and clear. That's enough to have a liquor party in here. Comfortability inside the vehicle is also quite nice. These seats are comfortable. They are obviously minimalistic and simple, the most simple design. And it's bolstered in this fabric. So I'm on the on-ramp onto the M5 highway now, and I'm going to see how well this car does. I'm in 5th gear now, and I don't feel like I need to gear down. I'm doing 90. I think I can go into the fast lane. It's enough power. I'm still in 4th gear. It's going to 5th. I'm doing 100 kilometers now. Yeah. There is, as you can hear, the wind cabin noise. Do you guys hear that? It's okay though. So I'm on the M5. I'm in 5th gear, and I'm in the fast lane, and I'm overtaking cars. I'm doing 100 kilometers with no need to gear down. So this new Dualjet engine is really good because the vehicle only weighs 770 kilograms. So the power to weight ratio is really good, and it's nippy. Let's see if I can overtake this car. Sheesh, this car's quite quick. That was all in 1st gear. Downshifting is even cool. It's actually quite fun. The Espresso GL is priced at 162,900. The Suzuki Espresso is offered in 3 derivatives, with each derivative being also offered in manual or automatic. So that makes it 6 models to choose from. The GL manual or automatic, and then the GL Plus manual, automatic or automatic, and then the S manual or automatic. So the S comes with the upgraded 9-inch infotainment system, and with the GL model you get the 7-inch infotainment system. The GL model comes with steel alloy rims with the GL Plus model and S model coming with 14-inch alloys. Another thing that works really well on the Suzuki S Presso is the auto stop start. As soon as you stop and release the clutch, the vehicle switches off. And then as soon as you touch a clutch or want to push it in and you're ready to go, the vehicle switches on and you're ready to take off. And it hardly ever interferes with the way I want to pull away. And I'm very quick, like I'm quick on the clutch and quick to pull away. So the sound system is not that bad, as you can hear. I'm on the N2 now, doing 113 in the fast lane in 5th gear, but I'm alone in the car, so the car responds quite well. So 5th gear, doing 100, I'm foot off the accelerator. I'm going to start accelerating. It's decent, I don't need to get down. I'm even going to overtake this BMW now. It's decently powered. I'm doing 125, 120, 130. Ample power from this 1 liter 3-cylinder petrol engine. Ample power, no need for turbo. It's just a whole lot of wind cabin noise. Right. Car accelerates pretty well. The cars that rival the S Presso is the Renault Kwid, the Hyundai i10, maybe the Vitz and the Celerio. But I think the main competitor is the Kwid, which I haven't tested. So I'd recommend this car for anybody that's in the market for a decently priced vehicle that can get you from A to B, especially if you're just doing city driving and not a lot of long distance driving. I feel that you should look at maybe the Celerio or something a bit more lower riding than this, like the Swift or even the Baleno, which is a bit more pricey, but you do get a lot more specifications with that. You can check the channel, there are reviews of the Baleno as well as the Celerio. So the S Presso 1 liter GL manual is priced at 162,900 Rand. The automatic GL is priced at 176,900 Rand. And then the GL Plus manual, which is the model we're in now, is 169,900 Rand. The GL automatic is priced at 183,900 Rand. And then the top spec S edition is priced at 185,000 Rand for the manual derivative. And then for the automatic it is 199,900 Rand. Still under 200k for an S Presso. So basically you'll be paying around 3,000 Rand a month and you can get yourself an S Presso and drive around.